workout strategies. What we have here, I'm going to start with to explain how to use the master sheet. This is called the master sheet. All right. And with this master sheet, we have 22 numbers that we make up the master sheet. We have 22 numbers we do the 1-1 rundown on. With the 1-1 rundown on these 22 numbers here, you're going to have all 1,000 numbers and their possible combinations. So here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These numbers here are called straights because they can come 6 different ways. And then you have the doubles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. And they are called the doubles because they come 3 different ways. And here in column 10, in column 6, you have the triples, then it can only come one way. All right? Now, like I'm saying, columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Make you a sheet of paper. Take these 12 numbers and write them down. And the numbers, these are called the base numbers here. They'll always be the same. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 4, 0, 1, 5, 0, 1, 6, 0, 1, 7, 0, 1, 8, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2, 5. Okay? Then you have 0, 2, 6, 0, 2, 7, 0, 3, 7. All right? Those are the straight numbers that can come 6 different ways. Here, you're going to have for the doubles that are base numbers. Is 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 3, 0, 0, 4, 0, 0, 5, triple zeros. Then you have 0, 1, 1, 0, 2, 2, 0, 3, 3, 0, 4, 4. Okay, those are the 10 numbers of the doubles. The 9 numbers are the doubles, and the ones, column 6, is the triples. All right? Each one of these base numbers, you're doing the 1-1 rundown on them to make the 22 columns up. All right? And each one of these columns can come, each number can come 6 different ways. So you got 10 numbers when you do the 1-1 rundown, all right? But each column represents 60 numbers because they can come 6 different ways. The doubles are the same, but they can only come 3 different ways. When you do the 1-1 rundown, you're going to have 10 numbers, all right? And with those 10 numbers, they come 3 different ways. You're going to have 30 numbers to a column. Okay. So that totals 1,000 numbers at a glance right here. Reason being, these can come 6 different ways as 10 of them. So 10, then it's 12 of them. 12 times 60 equals 720. All right? Are the 1,000 numbers that you're playing. Then the 9 is 9 of the doubles can come, and they can come 3 different ways, and that's going to be 30 to a column. 9 times 30 equals 270 of your 1,000 numbers. And then so you have 720 plus 270 equals 990 numbers. Okay? And of those 990 numbers, and you have 10 for your triples, gives you 1,000 numbers. 1 in 1,000 odds. That's how you get your 1,000 numbers. Now, in these base numbers here, each one of them had the 1-1 rundown on them. You just add 1 to 0. You start off with 0, then you go 1. Then 1 to 1 is 2, 1 to 2 is 3, 1 to 3 is 4, 1 to 4 is 5, 1 to 5 is 6, 1 to 6 is 7, 1 to 7 is 8, 1 to 8 is 9. And when you get to 1 to 9, you're going to have 10, but you don't use the 1, you just use the 0. So you got a 0 at the bottom, you got a 0 at the top. That's when you're done counting. Same principle here. You're going to add 1 to 1 is 2, 1 to 2 is 3, 1 to 3 is 4, 1 to 4 is 5, 1 to 5 is 6, 1 to 6 is 7, 1 to 7 is 8, 1 to 8 is 9, 1 to 9 is 0. You don't use the 1, you just use the 0, and 1 to 0 is 1. Same number at the top, same number at the bottom. You just count straight down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2. Same number at the top, same number at the bottom. Same here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 0, 0 at the bottom, 0 at the top. That's all you're doing. Just adding 1 to each one of these base numbers. And these base numbers will always stay the same. These columns will always be the same. But if you take a number, any number that comes in your draw, your midday or evening draw, you do the 1-1 rundown on them. Okay? On that number that came in. One of these base numbers will always be in that rundown. If it's a double or a straight. Now, depending on the way that number comes in, this base number might not be in the same order because it can come 6 different ways. But the base number will be in the rundown. Okay? Now, same with the doubles. When you do a rundown on the doubles, one of these base numbers will always be in the rundown. Then when you find a number that's in the rundown, you'll find that number and you'll know what column that actual number is in. And it might not be in the same order also. But that number that came in that day will be in the rundown. Okay? Now you might get a draw where the base number is the actual number that came in. Like this old 1-4 could have come 410. You'll just mark the base number off. Or the number that came in that day, okay? Let's say for instance, 876 came in. And you did the 1-1 rundown on 876. But when you do the 1-1 rundown, this old 1-2 gonna be shown as 210 or 210. So you go to column 210 and come down here, and you're gonna find your 876, but it's gonna show on column 1 as 678. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. So your number that came in for that day was 876. You do the 1-1 rundown on 876, you're going to find 210 in that rundown, which is column 1 is 012. All right? But it's going to show as 210. You're going to go to column 1. You're going to know it's column 1, which is 012. Go down to column 1. And you're going to see your 876 as 678. Same number, just one of the 6 different ways that it can come in. You mark it off that column. And that's what this is based on, works by law of average. Anytime you do a rundown on any number, you look for the base number. In that rundown, you go to that base number, which is what column, okay? And you'll find that base number. It might not be in the same order, but it's going to be the same number. Or you could get a number that, say, 5, 6, 8 come in. Well, let me do this one here. Let's say 5, 5, 6, 7 come in exactly like that. Then, when you do the 1-1 rundown, the 017 gonna show up exactly like that. Because any of the base numbers, when one of those numbers come in exact, your base number gonna show exact. Okay? And I'll be doing lives. I do lives. So if you don't understand that, just come to the live and I can run through it with you. Just write out these numbers here. When you come to the live and do the 1-1 rundown, just like on here, all right? Make this whole sheet out. If you come into the live, do a piece of paper, write sheets out, do the numbers, make the 1-1 rundown, or however you want to do it. If you want to take a picture of it on your phone or something, or you got an extra old phone at home, you can take a picture and you can follow me along so I can explain it to you on the phone on the live where it makes sense to you. But this is the master sheet. This covers all 1,000 numbers and how to track them and find them and working by the law average. Okay? And even if you're new at this, I can explain it to you in 30 minutes and you'll have it. Because everything here is in numerical order. Also, understanding mirrors, opposites, and they call sister numbers. That's all you have to remember in the 1-1 rundown with pick 3 at a glance strategy. Okay, you got 1,000 numbers. Let's say we divide them in half, all right? For those 1,000 numbers. And they say numbers are opposites of mirror or sisters each other. A 0 can be a 5, a 5 can be a 0. 1 can be a 6, a 6 can be a 1. 2 can be a 7, 7 can be a 2. 3 can be a 8, 8 can be a 3. 4 can be a 9, 9 can be a 4. Okay? What they're doing, let's say you take the 1,000 numbers, cut them in half, and you got triple zeros to 499, and you got 500 to 999. That's divided. So let's say you play 0, 1, 2 as your pick 3 number, and the lottery plays 5, 6, 7. They just play the opposite number of the number you were playing. The opposite, the sister number, or the mirror number. That's what they call it. Same here, the 7, 8, 9. Okay? 7, 8, 9. You playing 7, 8, 9. The lottery plays 2, 3, 4. They just played the opposite number, the sister number, or the mirror number. Those are the only things you have to remember. Because in each one of these rundown columns, the opposite mirror or sister number is in that column at a glance where you can see it. 012, right here. The opposite mirror or sister is 5, 6, 7. You know why? 5 can be a 0, 0 can be a 5. 1 can be a 6, a 6 can be a 1. 2 can be a 7, a 7 can be a 2. Same here. If you're going to do the 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, the opposite is 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. Same thing. 7 can be a 2, 2 can be a 7, or opposite. 8 can be opposite 3, 3 opposite 8. 4 opposite 9, 9 opposite 4. Simple. Everything in one of these columns is all in numerical order. Everything is in numerical order. Make it easy and simple for you to use. Okay. Now, so that's the master sheet. That's what I call the forest. There's no angles or nothing you have to do to find the number the next day. You're working by the law average. You're eliminating the pool of numbers that you have to pull from. And the ones that are left are the numbers you're looking at playing. This is not a next day strategy. This is not a quick fix strategy. This is using the law average to your advantage. And as the numbers dwindle down. Now, this is, if you're starting at the beginning of the year, you just go make these sheets out and follow along. But you have to have a prior year's data to eliminate all the numbers that played the prior year. This is 2022. You're going to have to go from December, this is 2023. You're going to have to go December of 2022 up to January, eliminating the numbers, see what numbers are left, carry them over to 2023, and highlight the numbers that are left. So as you play it in 2023, when a column doesn't hit, you automatically will know what numbers that you know you're going to play off that column from the previous year. Because you're working by the law average. By law average, the number in that column probably is going to be the one that comes in. But you'll start seeing your pattern, your actual 1,000 numbers, as you check it and marking everything off as you go. Okay? And that's how, when I started and I put this sheet together, I had to go back the previous year. And then I went back 2 years. And but it was simple once I started knowing what the 1-1 rundown was. All right? And what you're going to need to do is